Welcome back to another video. I'm Wog, and today we're going to talk about the 3 common mistakes when playing with viewers. Stay tuned until the end because I've got a bonus tip for you. Before we go straight to the point, I want to remind you that I stream on Trivo every Thursday and Friday at 7 a.m. Australian Central Standard Time. And don't forget to join us up on Gilded, our gig community at gilded.gg/the club. That's where we hang out outside the stream, outside the YouTube video. Now back to the video. Number 1, game mode. This mistake is mostly made by newer and or smaller streamers because they don't have much fan base, so they want to play with everyone that comes through the stream. And once some viewers come through the stream, they start to ask, to change game mode, change game. It's really hard, but you have to say no, because at the end of the day, the stream is yours. You're in charge of the stream, and you're the one that have to make sure that the stream is entertaining and fun for everyone, right? But if it's not fun for you, it won't be fun for anyone else. Also, I highly suggest to stick to a schedule. Yes, a schedule. Even though it's not a YouTube video, still, you got to have a schedule where you usually start, you do a game mode or two, and then you got the ending bit. This avoid most of the mistakes that I will talk about today as well. As I was mentioning before, it's your role and your duty as a streamer to make sure that the stream goes smooth, and everyone has fun. If that means from time to time put down your feet, that's what you got to do. Before you roasting me in the comment, guys, I do want to say, if you know the people that you're playing with and it happens once in a blue moon, yes, of course, let someone else decide what you're playing. But don't make the big mistake to let anyone tell you what you can or you can't do during your stream. Number 2, 1v1. Now, this is another debated topic where unless on your stream title or in your stream description anywhere it says that you are a pro player or you won some tournaments or you like to do 1 versus 1, I highly suggest not to do it. For the simple reason that most of the times that someone wants to play with viewers, he wants to play with viewers, not against viewers, right? You will have a lot of people coming through the stream. They'll just write in the chat, can be 1v1 or 1v1 bro, or let's 1v1, right? Most of the times it's kids at a very young age that they want a bit of attention, that they play very well, by the way, they play very well. Most of the times. I would say most of the times. Because it happened to me multiple times as well, right? That I had people coming through the stream and asking to play, right? 1v1. And some of them were really good. Some of them wanted just to play 1v1. And I was still winning, but I was having a look at the level. If that level was very low, I would tend to let them get closer to my score and then win, right? Because mostly young age, if you get if you lose right? 10 to 0, 10 to 2. It's a bit humiliating. So I am the streamer. I need to make sure that everyone's happy. So one way is actually getting people close to your score. Just say, oh, I did all right. You know what I mean? I didn't win, but I did all right. So be very aware that if you do want to play 1 versus 1, it's onto you. And also, it's always more fun to win together with the viewers more than against viewers, because someone always gets left out or it's said. And it's not the point of the stream, isn't it? Number 3, add me. This is another debated topic where you will have people coming through the stream. They just chat a bit, or don't even chat sometimes. They just write in chat, add me. Now, in itself, it's not a problem. The problem is when the streamer have to stop the flow of the stream and add someone. There are games where it's faster to add people, but there are some games where you have to add a 12 numbers long identification number for the account in order to add people, and that stops the flow of the stream. Most of the viewers that pop into your stream, they pop in either for you or because they play the game. If you play with viewers, there's a high chance that the viewers play the actual game and they come in to play with you. So they know how long it takes to add someone on that game. As a streamer, you have to stop the flow of the stream only to add people. I don't think so. What I mean by that is, I don't mean to be brutal here, but the stream has a flow. The stream should have a schedule, as I was mentioning before. And yes, it's not a problem for the 2 minutes, but it takes the attention away from the stream because you're doing something that isn't you talking directly to the audience or playing the game. So gets attention away. Sometimes it's really hard to get it back. And or if you are a smaller streamer, people sometimes get bored and leave. So what I would highly recommend would be use one of the bot services, like NatBot, like Botisimo. I very, very much like Botisimo. If you are on Trovo, Botrix is the best. Seriously, I'm not sponsored in any way. I pay the premium, which is $2 a month, by the way. I got the full service out of it, and it's worth it. But just make a command on the bot. I have 2 commands set up. The one is IGN as in-game name, so people can view it and they can add me themselves, right? And I do have another command that is !play. They explain a bit how I would like people to behave on stream. Of course, it's completely up to them, but at least you put something on the ground. So if there's any complaints, you're fair to what they read or they should have read. You know what I mean? Bonus tip. Lousy background. As promised, here it is. Your bonus mistake that a lot of people make. I'm guilty of that myself. Still, from time to time, I get tricked by it. But lousy background is one of the worst thing that you can have on your stream. When playing with viewers, you don't know the environment, right? So one thing that can happen is they have a very, very loud background and it echoes in the stream, right? So it overtakes the volume of the gameplay, and if you have any music behind it, sometimes it's your own voice. How to remove this problem from you can't, okay, so let me put it this way. You can't not make that mistake ever again, right? So there is no quick fix for this, right? There is nothing that I can tell you right now that can work in a short term, right? One thing that can really help you in the long term to avoid this mistake is get to know people. Yes, you want to play with viewers, so sometimes from time to time that will happen. But if you have a steady team, talk to them. Even if you have mods playing with you, if you have any mods, anyone that's been playing with you for a while, you talk to them. Let them know the background is noisy. In some games, there is a way to mute the mic of a certain member of the team, but that's not ideal, because mostly if you play a game that involves teamwork, you do want to hear from the other person, and you do want the other person to hear from you. So yes, Band-Aid, quick fix, you can remove their audio. But that's not a long-term solution. The only long-term solution you can have is have a steady team that plays with you. If you play team-based games, if you play RPG or games where you're the only one playing, there's nobody else in the background talking, minimize your background. That are way through the streaming softwares to remove your background, not completely, but to have a solid ground where you can hear your voice properly coming through the mic. If you have any questions, or if you want a tutorial on any of the streaming softwares or editing softwares, just pop it in the comment below. I'll be happy to help as much as I can. I know this has been a shorter video than usual, but I just wanted to get the point out there that it's good to play with viewers, but it's always good to have ground rules. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you again next week. As usual, midnight between Saturday and Sunday, Australian Central Standard Time. Don't forget to check me out on Trovo. You have the link down below where I live stream on Friday and Saturday. And don't forget to join us up as well on Gilded at gilded.gg/the club, the World Fam Club. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, guys, I will see you next week. Have a bloody good week. Happy gaming.